So what is Click and Boat? Click and Boat is a platform that connects consumers to individual owners of boats who want to share their private resources with others. The concept is based on the principle that a boat only sails 10 days a year. The rest of the year, the boat is on port and costs a lot of money to its owner. And on the other hand, buying or renting a boat is very expensive. The sailing experience is therefore reserved for a limited number of people. Thus, Click and Boat has created a peer-to-peer boating rental platform in 2013. It is the only platform that offers rental between private individuals and an insured service with aliens. In fact, according to a study, only 8% of French people own a boat. Even if it's possible to rent from professional rental companies, it is still really expensive. Click and Boat's business model is getting 15 to 20% commission on each reservation. Its main goal is to make navigation accessible to all, with or without license, rich or not. Nowadays, the company offers more than 30,000 boats available from all types of boats. Click and Boats is centered around two main activities: cruise proposal and last-minute booking. It is facing a lot of challenges. First, adding country to its list of possible places to rent a boat, facing its numerous competitors, and attract more consumers. One of the obstacles that most boat owners have is that they don't have the structure and they don't have distribution channels. And on the other hand, those who wanted to rent a boat had to get to the port and go to the seaside, and it's not really easy to rent a boat. Click and Boat managed to overcome these difficulties.
Economy is closely linked to the IT system. The IT allows to connect people in network. It puts customers' needs to renters' offers. It allows to find the perfect offer, a matching between different social actors. In the sharing economies, an easier communication between the renter and the consumer is possible given the IT. The core IT function is relevant given the needs of Click and Boat's business strategy. Its compilation of data is analyzed by business intelligence, and resulting information can be the support of the new strategy of the company. Thanks to the registered customers' researches, Click and Boat has adapted the offers according to places. One of the current business strategies of the company is to suggest the Pearl of the Month as a place to go. This marketing strategy is possible since the data study shows to the company that the offer of possible boat rental in the steered place is wide. The use of data allows the company to guide the customers to the offer of boat owners. Analysis of data allow to propose rental offers in line with reality by accumulating data. The owner must register information. As the app operates with feedback and comments after each boat rental, data is checked and confirmed or not. Likewise, people who want to rent the boat have a verified profile and can be noted on their profile. The more someone rents a boat, the more accurate its profile will be. All of that is possible since the business intelligence identifies different sources of data and gathers them in a logical way. In this case, business intelligence is the main framework to adapt strategy. Click and Boat is therefore able to deduce which place attracts the most people, the most sought after boats, and usual rental times. Data science is also what saves search time by storing users' preferences. The application offers are usually customized, and the correspondence to the desires of the users comes close to perfection given the stock of analyzed data. Consequently, Click and Boat can visualize which are the next place to conquer, which offer to expand, know who to canvas, and thus adapt their strategy to the trend of their market.
Click and Boat has two main types of competitors. On the one hand, companies that offer the same services based on sharing economy principles, connecting boat owners and holidaymakers in demand, such as Notal or online agencies as for instance Cool Sailing or Windward. On the other hand, traditional rental agencies that one can find on the ports of seaside towns. Compared to the first type of competitors, Click and Boat has the advantage of its notoriety. Indeed, it has a better brand image and reputation. And this is also due to the involvement of the French sailing champion François Gabard, who won well-known races in the sailing world. Compared to traditional rental agencies, Click and Boat has strong competitive advantage in terms of costs. Indeed, thanks to its model built on sharing economy principles, the company has what we can call a win-win-win offer. For the holidaymaker who wants to rent a boat, it is an easier, faster, and cheaper way to do so. One doesn't have to go to the agency and can book a boat even before his holidays in a click. For the boat owner, it is a way to absorb the fixed costs associated with owning a boat, such as renting a place in the port, for example. And the platforms allows the company to make profit without any investment costs related to the purchase of boats or the rental or purchase of one or more premises in the port. Moreover, internationalization is also a strong competitive advantage for Click and Boat. Indeed, users have the opportunity to use the platform in several countries and different languages are available. This creates some kind of customer loyalty since one can use it 1 year in France and the next year in Spain, for example, because he knows how it works and he has confidence in the proposed service. In this way, the company builds a competitive advantage by differentiating itself from traditional agencies, which are generally only present in a city or a region. The company also benefits from the positive image that the sharing economy conveys by relying on collaboration between individuals.
So in this part, you can see the modelization of our process. But what is organizational process? It is a sequence of tasks that allows a company to generate value and a final result service to offer. It allows to improve quality and profitability. In our study, processes are very important since the whole business is digitalized. Here, bringing a strong and clear structure of what is essential. Not only because it makes it possible to limit the intervention of a help desk since it implies a ease of use, but also because both owners and holidaymakers are well guided through the approach and the process is done step by step. Another point is that thanks to this strong process, there is a low level of deviance or scams since it offers a protection for the bidder as well as for the applicants and the company, which reinforce the positive image it reflects. For example, the customer is divided only and just only when the boat's owner confirms the reservation request. The role of organizational process for company based on sharing economies principle is to reinforce competitive advantages. Processes enable and maintain this competitive advantage.
As a conclusion, we see two major issues that Click and Boat is facing. First, the scalability of their brand, and second, their data exploitation. Their first challenge is about the global strategy and needs to be understood in order for the brands to survive and grow. The second one is about their data exploitation and needs to be tackled with a clear vision and the right tool. First challenges that Click and Boat is facing is the scalability of its offer. Indeed, the model of a marketplace based on the renting of goods is defined by the number of users. This model can be compared to Airbnb, BlaBlaCar, and to some extent Uber. All those companies took benefits from the winner-takes-all effects. They were the first on a new market that they managed to invent or to disrupt. Click and Boat has managed to create its own space in the market and has now the need to leverage it. They are implemented on the French market, but they need to be an international company in order to be more efficient. The boat renting market is obviously smaller than the carpooling market or the lodging one. So going international is key for Click and Boat. Then we can talk about its brother, BlaBlaCar or Airbnb. Click and Boat has access to a golden mine, its data user. They need to take a solid advantage of its mine and find a way to monetize it. Facebook is a good example. Founders knew they had access to a gold mine but did not know at the beginning how to take advantage from this. Unlike Facebook, Click and Boat is not a numeric pioneer and needs to learn from the other. Airbnb is using its data to know better their customer behavior during their holiday in order to sell more than just a place to stay. Their idea is to sell the whole journey. Click and Boat can do the same and imagine other features in addition to their boat.